Good evening, Master. Presented the group 3 with the integrants Ana Josh, Priscila Ortega, Alexandra Quintana, Carmen Ramos, Franklin Medina y Gabriela Lazo. Next, please. Ay, oh, sorry. Definition of your learners. Young learners generally refers to the child or individual in the early stages of their formal educational, usually in preschool, kindergarten, of the early elements grades. The exact age record can vary by educational system and country, but generally include children between 3 and 12 years old. Young students are in a stage of development in which they acquire fundamental skills and knowledge both academically and socially. I can say that children are like a sponge with since they absorb everything sponge that is taught to them. In language educational, the term your learners is frequently used to describe children who are learning second language. Technique method for young language learners of often involucrate activities under age appropriate, including a focus on developing basic language skill in the fun and engaged way.
Good evening. I am going to talk about teaching children. Brown, 2001, in his book, The Teaching by Principles, explain important aspects to consider when working with children. He states that the teaching children requires attention not only to the cognitive component, but also to the affective effort they make to internalize their mother tongue and second language. One difference found with adults in that they tend to focus their attention on the structure of language. In contrast, children have a perhaps attention to the forms of language. Teaching requires specific skills and intuition. 5 categories are established: intellectual development, attention span, sensory input, affective factors, authentic and meaningful language. Learning language at an early age improves problem-solving skills, creates the ability to concentrate, stimulate creativity, and increase self-esteem and self-confidence, among other things. Thank you.
Within the intellectual development of the IELTS children are the stage of concrete operation with a limitation for the teacher, so they should not use meta-language such as present, progressive, or abstract terms. It is broadly demonstrating that IELTS attention span is not necessary. Sure, we consider the amount of time they invest with extremely focused attention to their TV favorite programs. Attention becomes short when the information that they are receiving becomes not interesting or too difficult to process. Some ideas that can be used in order to extend children's attention span are using activities designed to capture their immediate interesting, organizing different and varied activities, employing enthusiasm and sense of humor, and finally encourage natural curiosity. Thank you.
Types of the student. The unmotivated lazy student, problematic student, and distracted student. Next, please. The unmotivated lazy student. He rarely completes a task, and when he does, they are of low quality. Suggested strategies. Verify the student's special needs, assign tasks achievable in a limited time, provide instant rewards such as verbal praise or stickers, provide constant support to the student, incorporate interesting topics for the student, allow the use of computers in case of difficulties with writing, find appropriate rewards to motivate the student, and communicate with the other colleagues for ideas and support. Thank you.
Good evening. Problematic student. When working with problematic student, it is important to employ strategies that address their specific needs and challenges. Here are some suggested strategies. Set clear expectations. Clearly communicate classroom rules, expectations, and consequences to all students, including problem students. Build positive relationship. Foster positive relationship with problematic students by showing empathy, respect, and genuine interest. Differentiated instruction. Adapt instruction to meet the individual needs of problem students. Use problem-solving strategies. Teach problem-solving skills to problematic students, helping them develop strategies to overcome challenges and make better decisions. Provide a structure and routine. Establish a consistent daily routine and structure in the classroom. Offer additional support. Provide additional support through tutoring or counseling services to others. Implement positive behavior reinforcement. Use positive reinforcement techniques such as praise, rewards, or recognition to encourage and reinforce positive behaviors. Collaborate with college and parents. Work closely with college and involve parents or guardians to address the challenges of problematic students. Next, please. Distracted students. When working with distracted students, consider the following strategies. Create a structured environment. Use visual cues such as students and to-do lists to help students stay focused. Provide clear instructions to students, breaking tasks into manageable steps. Use visual aids or writing instructions to support understanding. Minimize the external distractions in the classroom, such as noise or visual stimuli. Consider setting arrangements. Use noise challenging headphones. Use technology strategically to help with focus and organization. For example, encourage the use of the productivity apps, timers, or digital organizers. Offers frequent short structures breaks during longer texts or lessons. These breaks can provide individualized support to each distracted student and provide individualized support. This may include additional guidance check-ins or personalized strategies, and completing tasks. Collaborate with parents or guardians to share strategies and seek diagnostic attention-related problems. Consider implementing accommodations such as extra time or assignments or tests, preferential seating, or modify assignments. Collaborate with appropriate professionals such as special education teachers or counselors. Thanks.